tonight and into tomorrow. Best to just stay off of them if you can. That's really your best and safest bet. Here's I-95 travel starting early afternoon. Notice generally snow showers for parts of the Northeast. However, once we go forward in time through the afternoon, you notice more of those dark blues. That indicates where the snow is coming down harder. Visibilities will be lower as well. So as we get into the evening and overnight hours especially, that's when the snow really picks up on intensity, and we've got the wind. So the wind is going to take the snow that's falling and has already fallen and blow it around and make it very difficult to see much of anything along Interstate 95. So that's why I say really just best to stay home tonight and plan on it. By later tomorrow, notice things are quieting down as far as the snow goes, but we're going to keep the winds going into your Sunday, and it is going to be dangerously cold out there. So you do not want to be out on the roads and find yourself stranded. It's going to be a really dangerous situation with the cold and the extreme wind chill values in place across the Northeast. Here are the snowfall totals. You've got 8 to 12 inches in this purple. Around Portland could see 1 to 1.5 foot of snow. So even though we're not looking at huge totals in a lot of spots, the wind and the cold make this a serious storm. Dave, even some snow for parts of the Atlanta metro area. So Winter Storm Octavia will be impacting the south. What are we watching for? Well, we're going to be seeing this moisture from the south drawn in as this system rides that ridge and dips down into the south. So this system is going to move right along the jet stream, working across the south and then up the northeast. It is going to tap into some of that Gulf moisture with this, and that cold air is already in play. Keep that in mind. We've got cold air working off towards the south, especially into tomorrow. So that dip in the jet stream will bring that cold air off to the south. We'll have a stalled frontal boundary with that moisture from the Gulf moving over that cold air near the ground. And when we've got some moisture, some warmth higher up in the atmosphere, that could set the stage for some ice or some sleet. Here's tomorrow night. There's the freezing rain. There's that moisture. We'll talk more about this, but Reynolds Wolf is in.
Welcome to a special edition of Weather Center Live. I'm Dave Schwartz, along with Alex Wilson.
We've got 2 dangerous storms in play right now with snow, ice, bitter cold temperatures. We got to get you the weather warnings that are in effect right now, the ones that you need to know. Take a look. Winter Storm Neptune is where we start, and these are alerts in effect for this one. Blizzard warnings along coastal sections of the New England, even into the Northeast. Long Island under a blizzard warning, at least the eastern 2/3, southern parts of Connecticut, Rhode Island, and then eastern Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and parts of Maine. Then we've got winter storm warnings further off towards the west. Anywhere you see that blue, that is for northwest PA, far northeastern Ohio, western New York, including Buffalo, Rochester, and getting close to the Oswego area, then into New England. You notice interior sections of New England under a winter storm warning. Dave.
We've had ourselves quite a time here on the Great Lakes today as we started off with Neptune. Alex, nice to see you.
Hey.
And happy Valentine's.
We know right now the city of Boston is changing traffic patterns starting tonight, with streets actually changing to one-way. The MBTA is suspending service on Sunday for all rail, bus, and ferry service in the Boston area. And in New York, Governor Cuomo is asking residents to use caution with wind chill advisories in effect, saying, quote, "I encourage people to stay indoors whenever possible and stay safe." And that's something that we would also tell you to do. So at this hour, we've got the winter storm Neptune stretching from Indiana to Maine, and we want to check in with Mike Seidel. He's in Plymouth, Massachusetts, where they are still digging out from over 30 inches of snow from Juneau 3 weeks ago, and now Neptune is set to drop another round.